Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, here with a photo of the week, but it's more about the story behind what the job was, more so than just this one photo. I picked this photo, and I'm going to explain to you why in a little bit. But this is from BlogWorld, and my job was to photograph BlogWorld for the founders, to give them images that not only capture the scene and the moment, but that tell stories to basically make people see that if they weren't there, they missed out on something great. Now, BlogWorld is a great thing if you're a blogger. There's so much to learn. There's a lot of great people to meet and interact with, to create partnerships with, and just affiliate networks and all this good stuff. And there is a ton of stuff to learn. And there's a show floor, and there's 100 speakers or more, and there's just so much. Well, I don't know if there's 100 speakers or more, but there's a lot. There's a lot to do there. There were at times 9 different sessions going on at once, which means that I, shooting it alone, had to go in to each session and shoot it. One of my issues for this whole thing, because it's not always all peaches and cream, one of the issues is when you're shooting in, say, something like the Javits Center with just a basic room. There's those air walls, and there's a regular lights in the ceiling, like you can see back here. That is what the light looked like in the room. I'll just go to like a picture. I mean, this is what you're dealing with. This is the type of lighting I was dealing with the whole time that I was shooting. Now, that's not a great thing to work with, but it is what it is. It's your job to find the image and make it work and do what your client is asking you to do. So for me, it was capture the tight shots, but not only focus on the tight shots, but capture the room shots, people paying attention, people working, and that's everything that I'm going to do at a conference. So, for you guys who are shooting conferences or getting into them, don't just shoot what is happening on stage. Don't just shoot the speakers. Show the room. Show everything that's going on, even if it's not the best looking area like one of these type of rooms. There's still an opportunity to make things interesting and show what is going on. There's inanimate objects. There's people typing on computers, so show their hands, show the microphones. Just think outside the box. Get those shots that you need to get, and then focus your other time on getting the interesting shots that may not be happening right in front of you. So you're going to see, I'm going to put up a slideshow of basically a whole bunch of shots from BlogWorld so you can see what I shot, because a lot of you guys asked to see the photos that I'm doing at these different events so that you can basically see what I'm doing. So it's good to tell the story, but remember, the story just doesn't happen in front of you on the stage. There's shots of the employees working in their offices, having meetings on the show floors. Then there's the grip and grins from the party. So there's so much to think about, and I think these photos in the slideshows are going to give you a good representation of, if you were to shoot a conference tomorrow, a good starting point would be to look at these images and say, all right, I see what you're doing. Now, how could I expand on this and turn it into my own style, or just really use these images from BlogWorld as basically, like a cheat sheet to follow the method that I did to get the type of images or get the visuals that you need to get to deliver to your client. Because a lot of times they're not really sure what they need. They know what they want, but it's your job to take that and make it happen. So why did I pick this one image out of the, 400 and some images that I ended up delivering? Because it shows an overflowing room. It's showing that the session is filled and standing room only, that you should have been there for this, because what is going on in front of me? Not in front of me, in front of these guys. Who's speaking? What are they talking about? Is it that important? Is it that big and that useful of information that people have to be standing literally in the hallway? That they're standing in the hallway and this guy is looking past this guy's shoulder. You've got this guy really paying attention, and that's who I focused on. You'll also see in this next picture, I did it vertically to get the exit sign in there to make a point, but I think the point is made because there's a door. You know it's an exit. I don't need to show it, and this shows more. I mean, you've got people paying attention. Yeah, you catch people with their eyes closed, but people blink. But look how intent this guy is. He is really, really staring down, trying to see what's going on, trying to pay attention, trying to learn as much as possible. And what you'll see at something like BlogWorld, everybody has a laptop, everybody has an iPad, everybody's typing on their phone. So there's something going on. But this image I think is a great sales photo that they can show and say, listen, it's the response is so overwhelming that the people are spilling out into the hallways just to pay attention to whoever's speaking. So that is a really, it's a really strong thing. You just sit there and go, what are they listening to? Why is this so important? And that makes you want to go to BlogWorld. And there's a lot of other photos that I have that in different days, I guess I'll show you. I'll quickly click on something like this. This is just messing around, giving them something to play with. I mean, you could do some interesting things with a photo like this. Just playing around, trying different things. So you never know, could they use this shot? Is this like something that really would stand out? And it's like light speed, or the internet is fast. You need to be at BlogWorld in New York. Different things like that. So let me get back to this picture, which is right here, and I'll tell you what I shot it at. Let's see, 1/160th of a second, f2.8, 6400 ISO with the 70-200 2.8 with the D3S. Yeah, 6400 because the lighting is bad. Needed to get a faster shutter speed for the 70-200, even though I was shooting at 70, 1/60th of a second, and I definitely kept VR on to get a sharp image. But yes, I'm shooting at 6400. If I was shooting with the D7000, I'd be able to, I would shoot it at, say, 4000 or 3200 and still be able to get the same type of feel. It's just that I have the ability with the D3S to do it, and that's, my job is to deliver the quality stuff. But again, look at this image. Just, it's creating that emotion that says, what am I missing? And I think this is something that they're really going to like. So underneath the post on the webs on Frono's photo, you will see a slideshow of a lot of the images that will tell the story from day one to until the time that it was over. It was a 3-day shoot, and there's a lot of images. You're going to see a lot of different things. So really study it, take a look at it, and say, wow, is this, how could I do this at a photo shoot that I'm hired to do? So that's really what this photo of the week is all about. It's not just about the one image, even though this is a great image in my mind to help them sell their event. But look at the rest of them and see how all of them together delivers enough images of people speaking, because those are only so good because people are just speaking and it's just boring most of the time if you don't have like a set and lighting like that. But look at the different static shots, the different shots that they could use for advertising on their websites to make the interest go, hey, there were this many people there, I should have been there. So that's it. I hope this helps out. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.